we got this news courtesy of fucking TechCrunch. This is awful news, by the way. This is fucking awful news. Regarding TechCrunch, it says Spotify acquires music database WhoSampled. Most of you know, if you're into music, you know what WhoSampled is. WhoSampled's a website. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's like volunteer run. It's kind of like Wikipedia, where essentially people gather data and information on songs and who sampled them. So usually it's really cool too, because you'd find out obscure samples of songs based on this website, because people are, you know, crowdsourcing information about where this fucking melody come from, where that bridge come from, where that hook come from, where that fucking hi-hat come from, where this whatever you'd find on WhoSampled it. So it's a really cool resource, but it seems like Spotify have fucking absorbed it. They've acquired it. It looks like they're gonna probably use some of WhoSampled's technology or whatever they have going on to maybe power some of the stuff that they've got when it comes to music ID matching. So I'm wondering if this also may fuck up the sample game anyway, because there's like a little undercover game when it comes to sampling, where if you're a good enough producer and you can chop shit up correctly, you can sometimes get away with using a sample without paying for it. Because usually sometimes to clear a sample, to pay for a sample, is a whole strenuous affair. It can delay your project releasing, whatever. So there are some people out there that are super talented when it comes to producing, who can grab a sample, use it effectively for their record, but then also make it not sound like what it was, so no one would actually recognize it, you know? And it'll be detected by those fucking, you know, systems they use to grab it. So it's a really sad affair, because most likely it's going to mean the end of all of that shit. But let's read the article courtesy of TechCrunch. It says Spotify has acquired the community-run database tracking sample music WhoSampled. The company announced on Wednesday. The streaming service has also shared the news as part of its Wednesday blog post about new credits features. The deal terms are not disclosed, but Spotify confirmed to TechCrunch the acquisition is both for WhoSampled team and the database. The company had only a handful of employees per data on PitchBook and LinkedIn, which both confirmed around 10 staffers. Fucking sick, by the way. The whole website of fucking WhoSampled was run by 10 people. I love that. Launched in 2008, the London-based... Oh, it's London-based. I didn't know it was from London. That's fucking sick. Big up WhoSampled. London-based WhoSampled offers extensive database of songs, samples, covers, remixes, artists, and more. According to its website, it's now tracking more than 1.2 million songs and nearly 622,000 samples. That data is powering Spotify's latest features, like its up-and-coming music discovery tool, Song DNA. Love to hear it on Wednesday. However, WhoSampled was known to Spotify for some time, as it had partnered with a streamer back in 2016 to allow users to access Spotify playlists. In WhoSampled's announcement about the acquisition, the company said the standalone platform and the brand would remain after the deal's closure, and expected some user-facing improvements as part of a Spotify larger business. For instance, the company said moderation times for submissions would speed up, and the site will be able to remove display ads on the weeks ahead, and its mobile apps will become free downloads with free subscriptions. Through our recent discussion with Spotify, the quote says, it's become clear that we have a strong belief in the power of musical context and a vision for helping listeners to go deeper into songs they love. The post penned by WhoSampled's team. Spotify has shown genuine commitment to our mission, and we couldn't have found a better home for WhoSampled, it stated. So for me personally, I think this is a sad day for all music lovers. I think those of us that are familiar with how tech acquisitions work would know that despite what they're saying about the company remaining standalone and nothing changing, the moment people invest in your company, the moment they put money on the line, they have a say so on what's going to go on. So don't be surprised in fucking 6 months or so if the founders or the OG team completely leave. This is not an acquisition done because they rate the talent at WhoSampled. They rate the product. They're going to siphon the knowledge they can out of the talent and just kind of dash them on the side, and we'll be left with a hollow shell of a website, you know? That's a really sad part about it. But I also get it from WhoSampled's side of things. Most likely to run a site like that, to keep it going, keep the lights on, keep everyone paid. Probably not the easiest thing in the world. So the funding, the investment probably came at a great time. It's probably going to guarantee the future of the site forever and ever. It's probably going to change everyone's life in terms of monetary gains and stuff, especially if they've got shares in the company and all this malarkey. So I get it in terms of a monetary thing, but I think for the fans, for the lovers of music, for the artists, for the producers, for the fucking nerds and the geeks out there, this is a fucking sad day. Who sampled RIP? Who sampled RI bloody P?